It could definitely go any way that we don't expect it. I mean, look at the previous sets that we've seen. Look at the upsets that have happened so far in this tournament. Just crazy gameplay overall. And who knows what's going to happen. So
Yeah, look at this pick that Sandstorm's coming up with in this matchup. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. We see some Battle Boots gaming in the Lost Kingdom tournament, the Lost Kingdom Summer Splash event.
Definitely interesting. Opting to go back to Tesca, which is it's interesting to see that kind of pick.
This is not Tesca, Veggie. This is Chell.
Oh, my bad.
Okay,
my
totally
bad.
different.
You're
Totally
right.
different.
Completely different.
All right.
But yeah, no more Knicks. So this might be very different. We're gonna see how this plays out.
Yes, megD is back on the Hattori, like you were saying earlier, Veggie. Not on the Val against Sandstorm. Very interesting. So he's kind of favoring that Hattori, I mean, the Spear on Hattori in this matchup versus that Gauntlet against Sandstorm. You know, maybe it's because of the Gauntlet mirror, or I'm not too sure. Maybe he's just more confident. Maybe he's been practicing more on the Hattori, maybe practicing more on the Spear. But Sandstorm popping off with these gauntlet strings so far on Demon Island. I feel like all games we've seen on stream with Sandstorm has been on Demon Island. So yeah, I don't know. Battle Boots coming out.
Yeah, I believe there has been a lot of Demon Island picks, so maybe he's used to it. Maybe it's not a good pick. I don't really know. I personally think Demon Island's a great map, so I think it's a good choice.
Yeah, Demon Island's a pretty good map, but D-Light into the side area there. Almost getting that knockout, and there we go. Another D-Light side air catches megD on the left side of the map and takes that first stock off. Sandstorm still sitting comfortably with his damage on the orange there. But Battle Boots is, I don't know, looking pretty strong against the Hattori.
Yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen right now. At this point, we're back to an even scoring, so that's looking pretty good for megD because earlier, you know, he did lose that first stock, but now it's looking like it could go either way.
Yeah, very good placement of that neutral sig there to kind of deny Sandstorm entry back on the stage. Sandstorm trying to get some Battle Boots strings, but barely missing that down air. Sandstorm trying to make another play happen. Not enough force to get them in the blast zone on the right side. But megD still holding on. It's, you know, Battle Boots off stage too is great, but if you get too far down, it's kind of hard to come on back. But there we go. Sandstorm gets the second stock of the game for game one.
And he's still holding on to a lot of health as well, which is pretty good for him. So this is a pretty good pick that we're seeing as opposed to the Nyx pick that we did see earlier. So who knows? Maybe this is the magic potion that he needed to win.
Yep, potentially. Sandstorm rocking the Battle Boots, somehow just completely avoiding that weapon throw on Hattori or the Spear. Sandstorm trying to get this great edge guard. He's just hopping around, jumping around on the stage. I don't know what that was, but Sandstorm still hanging on. Beautiful reads with the Battle Boots as well. Hits that end light, goes for the ground pound, but doesn't hit it. A beautiful D-Light there. Gets the second stock from megD. It's 1-1 now, Veggie.
Yeah, really well played by megD to even that out a little bit. Does have some damage on him, but he's not giving up. Going pretty crazy with the Spear right now.
Yeah, he's on the Spear. He's been showing a lot here. Beautiful dash jump into the recovery. megD in the orange damage. Trying to hold on against Sandstorm. Makes it back on stage. But Sandstorm playing very aggressive, as I feel like most Battle Boots players should be. They should be really aggressive. It's like a little bit difficult to punish the Battle Boots if they're super aggressive. But I don't know, Sandstorm definitely showing off these insane Battle Boots hits and getting these reads as well.
Yeah, we're seeing really great reads right here, and it's looking pretty close, and there it is. Sandstorm gets that final stock against megD, taking in the first win of the set, and now we're on to the next.
This is true. Going to game two, looks like on Apocalypse. Same character pickups as well. Look at the damage on the boots. Oh, no, sorry. On the, yes. Interesting.
Boots, but I'm seeing
Boots,
bow.
That's base. That's the same thing.
It's similar enough.
Like a BO.
like a
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
back onto the Apocalypse map. megD looking pretty strong start with the spear, but gets caught with the side signature. Sandstorm throws him with the active input forward there. Beautiful two nairs into the side air and a throw back. Sandstorm is looking pretty good on Shell here.
Yeah, already a lot of damage against megD right now, but megD picks up a sword, sees if he can do anything with it. Right now, I think Sandstorm's feeling really confident with his boots pick.
Yeah, looking pretty confident. He's hitting a lot of these hits. A beautiful down air as well. The weapon throw gets the first stock veggie. Again, he's 1-0.
That was a great weapon throw that we saw there to get that first stock out there. Right now, megD has a spear. Maybe that'll change things up a bit, but Sandstorm's really confident with the boots. And he manages to always do so much damage with it, so we'll see if megD can fight that off.
I agree. I feel like the boots, again, is super aggressive, and it can really close that distance that the spear tries to create on Hattori. Sandstorm, again, trying to, like, he's still going for these nairs and these side airs. He's not connecting, but he's putting so much pressure against megD now. Gets that weapon throw, grabs the gauntlets before he gets hit. Holding onto his first stock. Sandstorm trying to get a second under his belt here.
Right now, we're seeing a very red stocks for both of them, but Sandstorm does have a 3 stock. Oh, no, I spoke that out of existence. Right now, right now they both have the caster curse. Right now, we do have 2 stocks here, with megD having a lot more damage than earlier, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
It looks like Sandstorm trying to get this side air or something to get this second stock out from megD, but megD doing an amazing job. Oh my god, he almost got that D-light too, but a beautifully placed dodge from Sandstorm avoids it, and he gets that punish with the battle boots there to get the second stock.
Yeah, we're seeing right now megD only has 1 stock left, but he might be able to even it out pretty quickly because Sandstorm is very low in health right now, and he's doing a lot of work with the sword.
Yeah, he's doing a ton of work with the sword here. 2 neutral airs coming out from Sandstorm, however. Look for this punish, and there it is. A side signature gets that stock away from Sandstorm. megD and Sandstorm both even on the final stocks here of game 2. megD closing the damage gap.
Yeah, it's looking a lot more even than we saw before, which is really great for megD right now. I think that is exactly what he needs, especially because he is on the losing end of the set right now. We're only in the 2nd game right now, but it definitely does make a difference, and it is super important for him to get this kill in here.
Yeah, I agree. It looks pretty even though, Veggie. Another neutral air coming out from the spear. A down air. megD is hitting a lot more of these spear attacks. Sandstorm going for that side air and a recovery as well. Weapon throw up. It's either person's game 2 here, and a beautiful down signature gets the second game from megD. Sandstorm at the advantage again.
What a beautiful finish to that game there. Right now, Sandstorm does hold a lead with a 2-game win right now against megD. He just needs 1 more game and he wins this set, but megD could easily bring this back right now. We're seeing a lot of damage that Sandstorm is holding, and it is so even between gauntlets and boots, which is really cool to see. It's not just one weapon on its own. It's oh,
interesting.
Maybe that was a connection issue.
Maybe. Oh, okay. And then 1 good love tap there for Sandstorm. Perfect. Looks like they're just resetting the game here. Very, okay, perfect. Love the little love tap from megD. That was great. Perfect.
A nice little touch there. But yeah, it's looking like a redo, I believe. So
yeah.
That should be fine. I don't know what that was, but we're back in it again, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, so the record is still 0-2 in Sandstorm's favor, and character picks are the same, Veggie, on both sides. We see the Chell, we see the Hattori on either side, and we're actually going back to Apocalypse too. So Sandstorm's trying to get that early neutral air on Arm. Sandstorm, and with the weapon start as well, megD still holding on though, unarmed. Gets a lot more damage stacked up to Sandstorm, and now he's the one without weapon. Oh no, this could be different for megD moving forward, Veggie. He could take this one and put himself on the board.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen right now. It's looking pretty even with the damage right off the bat, but who knows where it's gonna go. It's really essential for megD to get some kills in here. He needs to get this win in. Otherwise, it's over for him. So I'm sure Sandstorm's gonna be wanting to finish out this set really quickly, but we'll see what is gonna happen and if megD's gonna allow that to happen. And there it is. megD loses his first stock of the game right now. Not looking too hot for him, but it's not over just yet.
Yeah, very well played from Sandstorm again to push megD off. Like, he's just the movement on Sandstorm. The dashes on these battle boots are crazy right now. Trying to get these punishes. I just feel like he's jumping so much in this matchup. Beautiful side air coming out and a ground pound. Can this be an early stock from megD or from Sandstorm? Beautiful. He's playing so well in the battle boots, Veggie.
Definitely a good choice by Sandstorm to stick with the battle boots right now. It's just really working in his favor right now. We'll see if megD can counter that. It's looking pretty difficult to do so, but he is not giving up. He still has a sword. We'll see if he can get that first stock in against him.
Ooh. Oh, he can make it back.
Yeah,
no, he can't.
We'll see.
No, he can't.
Oh no,
Yes, he can.
Oh, he can. He can definitely make it back.
He can make it back. Dang, the double down, the double weapon throw down was insane. Sandstorm doing a lot of work, holding on to his first stock too, Veggie. Like he's almost taking his. He's actually taking his stock.
There it is. There's the second stock, and right now megD only has one stock left, while Sandstorm is holding on to all three of the stocks. But it could end very quickly for him because he is so low in health right now. We'll see if megD can finish off that first stock against him.
Almost do it. Oh my god, the deep ground pound from Sandstorm, and he gets taken out. I feel like he's having a great time right now. Sandstorm going to his second stock of the game 3 match of the set on Arm. Sandstorm finding the battle boots. megD popping off with the spear though, stacking up a little bit more damage. But yeah. It's pretty interesting, Veggie.
It's definitely interesting. Part of me does wonder. I saw this in chat, someone talking about how megD didn't choose Val, and I wonder if that would end up in any form differently if he chose, Val. Maybe he's more confident with her. Or maybe Hattori was the right pick. Who knows? Especially we'll be able to see afterwards when we look at the damage difference between the weapons and see, if Spear was worth it in the end.
Yeah, I think it's doing pretty good. I think the spear that megD, like, especially right now, like Sandstorm was 3 stocks, right? megD was able to bring it almost even. He's in orange, kind of nearing the red now. Definitely in the red now. But Sandstorm, definitely took a ton of damage. And there it is. That's the 3rd stock and a 3-0 from Sandstorm. But yeah, I think maybe he could have switched over to Val, like megD. But his Hattori spear was still doing pretty good. But
wow,
that's the game.
Look at the difference in damage as well that we see here. Sandstorm did not take a lot of damage in this game. He did really well, especially with the battle boots that we're looking at here. Just majority of the damage was definitely battle boots, but just overall really good job here. And when I was talking about earlier about if Val would have been a better pick, we're looking here and it seems like Spear was the optimal pick for megD, but it unfortunately just wasn't enough that we're seeing.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Val definitely would have been good too, but the Spear did the work I feel like that he needed. He held his own versus the sword. Like he was definitely hitting more with that spear. Maybe just the gauntlet matchup wasn't in his favor. Overall, I think he still held his own against Sandstorm's battle boots, and just the movement from Sandstorm in that last game was pretty insane to watch too. Just the dash jumps and all that with the side airs, the D-lights, the combos, everything with the battle boots. It's very interesting to see battle boots in tournament, and I love seeing it too. So
yeah, no, it was definitely entertaining to see, and Pretty shocking how no legend swaps happened in that set. I kind of was
Oh,
expecting
yeah.
maybe something would be different considering it was a 3-0 set. But no, megD decided to stick with Hattori, and for better or for worse, and that is the way that it ended up being. Really good set though. Just exciting to see overall.